Hi wonderful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming back. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to my channel. I am so grateful. And if you're a new subscriber, it's so good to have you here. I'm Tobiloba Ray and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber. I film about my lifestyle. I encourage you, I inspire you, and every other fun and good stuff you can think about. Yeah, going back to this topic, as you can see, it says how I got into trouble. This topic is funny. How I got into trouble inheriting another person's enemy. Can you imagine? You know, um people have this notion that when you inherit other people's enemy, like a friend, you have a friend that has an enemy, or you have a friend that is having a fight with another person, automatically, because the person is your friend, you just have to inherit that person's enemy. That is a stupid notion. I'm sorry, it's a stupid notion. According to me, it is not wise at all. Now, this is story time. I'm not really good in telling stories, but just go with me. Okay, so I remember when I was much younger, I think I was about getting into secondary school, yeah. So it was a very long holiday, and our parents, during those long holidays, our parents usually put us up for summer lessons where we go for lessons and all. So I was attending this summer lesson, and the essence of the lesson is just to get you accustomed to what you will meet in the new class you're going to. Now, I was attending this lesson with a family member. We're actually the same class group, and there was this particular day I was coming from class. We were supposed to go home together, and I saw that she and one other boy were stoning each other. The other boy was at the other end, she was around where I was, and they were stoning each other. As I just got to the place, the events of the stoning, I picked up my own stone. You know, I didn't bother to ask what happened. I didn't ask what transpired between them. I wasn't interested in knowing what happened, who was at fault, what transpired. I just picked my own stone. Mind you, they've been stoning each other and nothing happened. In fact, the stone didn't even reach the other person. This one was stoning, the boy was stoning her, it didn't get to her. She was stoning the boy, it didn't get to the boy. As soon as I picked my own stone and I threw my stone, it hit the boy on the eyes. Guess what we did? We ran away. That day I was shivering. As I got home, in fact, my mom could tell from my countenance I was, shivering. I was scared because I'm not that kind of person. I'm not this troublesome person, So I felt I'd done something bad, but I couldn't tell my mom. I didn't tell anybody, and that time it was towards the end of the summer lesson, so we're all preparing to round up, and as soon as we rounded up the lesson, everybody forgot about what happened. I didn't even hear of the boy again. We didn't talk about it. Now, fast forward to when I was going to return to school. I usually go with my mom to get the things I'll be needing for school, and most times when she's going to the market, she will always want me to go with her because she's preparing me for bargaining skills. So that particular day, she said I was going to go with her to the market, and I didn't even remember anything. We went together. We bought some things, and we're on another line of the market when we just heard a shout. Oh, she's the one, see her, see the girl. We're all wondering what happened. My mom also was wondering. Before we knew it, women, everybody gathered around us. I was still wondering what happened. All of a sudden, I just saw the boy I stoned the other day. His eyes was plastered. And he started shouting, "This is the girl that stoned me in the eye or whatever." The mom was angry. So you were the one that stoned my son. You're going to see what I will do to you today. This and that. My mom was confused because I didn't tell her anything. She didn't know anything. I was already scared. My mom faced me. What happened? Can't you talk? I started shivering. That I was sorry. It was a mistake. This and this. I had to explain what happened. It was so person and this boy that were stoning each other. And when I got there, I felt no, I had to support my person. So I picked my own stone too, and it landed on his eyes. And my mom was like, and you didn't tell me anything. When did you turn to this and that? You will see what I will do to you when we get home. She was pleading with the mom, the boy's mom, and also threatening me, you understand. In fact, it got to a point, it was the boy's mom that had to beg on my behalf, please ma, don't worry. You know, he's not too bad. You know, it's healing up and this and that. So my mom, they became friends, they talked at that point, and everything just died down. I had to apologize to the boy. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it that way. In fact, I didn't know it was going to hit you and all that, and I had to beg. And before we left, my mom gave him some money, and that was how everything died down. Imagine I went to the market alone. What would have happened to me? Probably I would have been beaten to stupor, and nobody would recognize me again. So what in essence am I saying? You know, many people feel it's the best thing they can do for a friend is to inherit their friend's enemy. To them, it's a sign of loyalty. And that is very dangerous. You know, you don't show that you love a friend or you're loyal to a friend by inheriting their enemies. It cause you to lose so many opportunities. And the truth is, you don't even know the story behind what transpired between them. You are not bothered to know. You just feel, oh, because this person is my friend, this person is my family member, so definitely their enemy will automatically be my enemy. That is a very wrong notion, because at the end of the day, when they get to settle, supposedly your friend and that particular enemy get to settle, you will become the enemy, you become the victim. Like I was the victim, but God saved me, and not everybody will have a saving grace. Like I was the victim. Now at that point, the family member I was supporting was somewhere else, living a life. I knew if they had seen each other outside after that day, they would have greeted each other, because there was nothing more to fight about. But I was here in trouble, in trauma, because for the next 3 days of that event, I couldn't sleep well, because I knew I chewed the stone. If they were to put us side by side, myself and the family member, and they were to tell him to choose who chewed the stone and him, it was going to be me. Now the issue that happened between them would have been forgotten. It would have now been me that would be in trouble, just like how I was in trouble, but God saved me. It might not end well with you when you inherit people's enemy. Best you can be as a friend, as a good person, is to be a peacemaker. Try to know what happened on the two sides. Don't just listen to one side and make your judgment. Listen to both sides, weigh them, try to mediate, try to be a peacemaker. And if it's not working, you back out. You know, back out, and don't pick anyone amongst them as your enemy, because after the whole thing, after they've settled, after everything is fine between them, you will be the enemy. Don't take sides. I took sides that particular day, and I later became the victim. So don't take sides with anyone. Don't inherit anybody's enemy, because it might not end well. So this is my short video. I just want to let you know that inheriting other people's enemy is a no-no. It's not something good to do. It makes you lose opportunities. It doesn't mean you're loyal. It doesn't mean you're loving. It doesn't mean you're a caring person, you know. And most importantly, it might not end well. Let me know in the comment section if you have inherited somebody's enemy before, a friend's enemy or something, and let me know how it ended. And if you haven't inherited anybody's enemy before, I think that you're good. Don't do it. It doesn't end well. Yeah. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and please turn on your post notification button so you can get every video that I drop. See you in the next one.